Boot. Let me just fly over to there and I'll drink that tea. Alright, dude. Not bad yourself. Oh, I got a broom. How are they doing? Just drink this cup of tea as I'll forget about it and it'll get cold. Then like some dragon thing, you have to keep putting it, like, you know, it's like the Assassin's Creed games, you get all different armour, but you can make it look the same if you want. Yeah, and did a bit more of the story. You went to find a book, there was pages missing. Then you go and find the pages and you find a secret map room and it's got the people from the past in it. You find out there's another kid like you years ago. And then I got the old famous spell, the old thingy. Expelliarmus. I'm just doing some side things, so I need to do this because I think you can get upgrades for your broom or something. Now I need to do like some trials or something so I can pick up more loot. Because eventually it fills up and then you have to just delete shit instead of selling it. And is it them things? Yeah, Merlin trials, they're the things I gotta do. There's another one there. So there's the death one. Avada Kedavra. No, I've got Spectro Patronum, isn't that one? That's Lumos. Oh, I thought I had it. Maybe that didn't exist then. No, that's the one that kills people, that one, the Avada Kedavra. Or was it one of the... Unless it's this next one that's locked. No. Let's at least chat to her. Just pause it if it starts replying.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness?
That's probably why I
You've
can't
barely
do it.
started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons.
Mike
For
is
some
out.
reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, fifth year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height before every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, fifth year.
Sit down.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it. Oh, oh!
No, he's well. Can't even fucking hit any of them.
Did it. This is rather fun. Oh, oh! Made it. This is rather fun.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll
I
see
don't know.
next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
What you watching it on?
Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Holy shit,
Expect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear
132.
how I fared.
We'll see if I can set the thing behind it. Let's try turning this up. I don't know why it's echoing, because the mic's out. The TV volume's turned all the way down as well. I like it where up's down and down's up, usually when I'm flying. But flight controls.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon.
Oh, well, I didn't even get the upgrade straight
How
away.
to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Don't know how many more I've got to do. Some challenges. Four.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
I've just got to bring that up here for this one.
Accio.
I think I need the push spell, which is my next lesson, I think. What about if I levitate first?
Accio. Expelliarmus.
I think that's what it's on about. You need so many spells. Let's just check the other one quick. If not, we'll do some more missions. Oh, there's a few along here actually. What do we do with these? Right.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
If it isn't Nora...
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Lumos. Reparo.
Could be one where I ain't got the thing to do it.
Accio.
But no, just ignore them, do a lot later. It's annoying because it makes it easy to carry shit. Let's take this to the room of requirement. I don't even know where the fucking room of requirement is. Do some more quests. Acquire and use a focus potion. Acquire Maxima and Endurance potion. Use them simultaneously. Conjuring spell, Evanesco. And I'll probably need a lot of these spells to do the other puzzles. Do that one. Another side mission. There's 3 side missions everywhere.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Do them later. I'll see you in the morning, dude.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying
Should
eyes.
be, I would have thought.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
Oh, I remember it now
This
from the
is
movies.
the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing
Lumos.
on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I
Revelio.
was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you
Lumos.
use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity.
This
to
is the
teach
one I
you
needed for that
Evanesco,
ball, I think, the push
vanishing
one.
Spell.
Oh,
You can
vanishing,
cast
maybe not.
Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Need to buy another one of them before I remember and spend my points. That's the room I'm in now, isn't it? So I need another spell set. Is that it? A new spell set? Yeah. So now I should have 1, 2, a third.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor. Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Lumos. Lumos. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them!
Revelio!
No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
I'll just use that. What I needed a bath.
Revelio! How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden stitch? Revelio.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Accio.
I'll just pull that one all the way instead.
Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you.
Dobby's great-great-granddad.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the seek. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
Yeah, so I
look
did.
forward to seeing what you do with the space.
What movie you
And
watching?
it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Oh, now I can find out what those items are.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Where's the fast travel to get here? Got to try it.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as Moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
I'll put all green on one then. Loads of random objects. So this is a potion station. What one are they all the same? Small got. I think it's just how they look, don't they? Stick them in this corner. Everything changed colour.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow
Shit,
crops.
that's one thing I've got to do.
Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Snap onto the wall. Right, get media.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Oh wow, it's some fast travel.
Leviosa! I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Do up the whole bit. The space can't be occupied. Don't get how you get rid of shit then.
Shall we move on?
Sitting.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration.
The
altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item.
I'll just end up dumping everything in it eventually.
Patterns and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand. Item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Well, I better say delete shit as well. Then. Right. Can I alter the size of the chair or the table? Oh shit, I could after all that.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Oh shit. Huh. Hold apply to all walls and bookshelves. This will apply the current vision colours to all architecture of the room.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're...
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Oh, mister, I want to try it.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, looks better than dark and moody. I'll do astronomy tile. What?
Revelio.
What's the other mission? Use one of these defense against dogs. Rewards come Fringo. Once I do that, 'cause it's another spell.
Revelio.
Also collect these while I'm here, the side quests.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation case. You are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the Hidden Herbology Corridor.
The Hidden Herbology Corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. Lumos. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be
Got
fair,
Lucas and that
I'm
tomorrow.
admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target.
Long-range biology was damage. Should have to have all my reds on one. Use another spell thing and I'll buy another one. Oh shit, I need to be level 16.
Intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll
Amazings to what?
Cast travels a bit
All mine
farther than
says
that of a
is
spell like Incendio.
what you're up to tomorrow. You're meant to say amazings. Let's just stick it on the second one for now.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
I'm up to things.
That's it. I think I've got it. Well done.
I have to say,
Oh.
I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from.
Too
Been
flat
practicing
round
some
here,
of the
now we're
spells
too
here
bloody
for
high.
ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something
Mill
to do
Lane's
with
a
Victor
shithole.
Rookwood?
That's
He
an
didn't
tiny
mistake
walk.
you for someone else
I
at
got
all
the
in
Tweston
Hogsmeade,
here right
did
here.
he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
Don't trust him.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Got to find the public footpath now. You can't walk anywhere without a farmer fucking having shit in their brick.
Revelio.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Reparo. Leviosa.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Let's see if we can do any of those things yet. Just check this. Quickly check what's the pulsars out there, what I need. I would use a focus potion. Already got one of them? Is that a focus potion? What the hell is the potion shop?
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all. What can I do for you today?
So that's a focus potion, got 500.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Can't remember what the other potion was I need now.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Acquire. So I got focus, I need a Maxima and Endurus.
What can I do for you today?
Maxima and Endurus. Endurus.
A wise decision. Thank you.
Maxima.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Let's get his bloody quest while we're here as well.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
What was it we were just doing? Shit, there's another one there. What the hell's Wingardium Leviosa? Oh, movable objects. Oh, so you can actually physically move it around. Right, so use a focus potion. Which one's that? Acquire maximum endurance potions and use them simultaneously. So we've got maximum. What's it even do? Increase drinker spell damage.
Excellent.
So I want to check for a while and see what happens nearby.
I'll say it again. Can't thank
I have the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
Weird.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Daughters of Angelica, all three.
What do you mean? I've just advanced time. Never really tells you what it is, though, what you're advancing it to. There we go.
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
About bloody time.
Not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls.
So we really need 4. You want one with red, one with a mixture of yellow and purple. Oh.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Right, I'm just gonna do bog, dog, drink. Back in a few. Let's see if I can do any of those Merlin things now.
Revelio.
Okay, is there somewhere else I'm meant to fucking put it?
Levioso. Revelio.
Is that down there? It's not that thing, is it down there? It's its own puzzle. Well, it'll be that thing there, I bet. Yeah. You fucker.
That's that. Settled.
Hogwarts Legacy. Why? Why do you know what it's called? Do you want to play it now?
Levioso. Accio.
Don't know what it'd be like on mouse and keyboard. Don't know if if it'd be a bit harder, but you can just buy a controller cheap if you need one. But yeah, at least you know you get your money's worth, because if you just do it slowly and
Levioso.
have to do it with fire.
Incendio. This looks intriguing. Lumos.
Yeah, it's well good. Shame you don't get more good games. You get 1 or 2 a year.
Complete the tasks I've given you, and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Defindo. Oh, wrong button.
Revelio.
Is that it? Is that all that was in it? Seeing if it says. Can't be important 'cause it's not on the map. There's a page there though, it says.
Revelio.
You have to get yourself a PlayStation. Make this your first platinum. All those balloon things, all those well went through earlier. Somewhere.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Get the blue. You just have to get a 4K little monitor as well though. You could technically play it on your current one. You just won't get obviously look as good. But you can buy the TVs cheap now. You see them second hand for like 200 quid. 55 inch and that. Once we've done that one, I think it puts a tick on these when you've done them, don't it? Oh, they just disappear. Do that one. No, that's 1080p that was. It will still work, it will still look good, you just won't get, yeah, the crispness and that you would from a 4K, you know, what they're designed for. I think even you, if you buy like the cheaper makes, I think they're under 300 for a 55-inch telly. Like when you get, I can't remember what they're called. I looked at them a while ago on Amazon. Oh yeah, but it's just nice, you know, if you're in your front room, you can just sit in your chair with a nice big TV, it's all cosy, I don't know. Yeah, this is the one I don't know what the fuck we do with these. Fucking people here. will in a second. Let me kill these. Amazon. So Toshiba's £338. Hisense are $330. TCL, that was a company. They do one for £300 at the moment, 55-inch, 4K. So it'll be 4, 5, 6, 7. So play range 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. That's cheating, Googling it. Google it if it gets well hard. We'll just hit it with all the spells. Is it glowing purple? Oh, that's where my spells in it. So it's not them. So I can't transform them. It's none of them. That's the one it is. The new one we just got. Don't know, you unlock them. Guess that's another spell you get. Is there a spell for unlocking? Maybe it's just some skill you get or something. Oh, there we go. So now we can carry more gear. Solve 10 for the next, that'll be enough for now. What's that thing? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, but some of them say like locked level 2 and so it might be something you get. Oh, you asked this the other day, Barry. We get the answer now. Because I was like, yeah, what is it? You never answered. The centre of Hogwarts Valleys. What's the point? Check that out, then we'll check that treasure vault out. Blue flame. Oh, it's a fast travel point.
Revelio.
Does it not show up on my mini map? Let's get to level 16 so I can sort all my spells out.
Revelio. Confringo. Compulso. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio.
Might be missing a spell for this one, I'm guessing.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio.
What? Oh, does it?
Revelio.
Don't think there's anything else. And usually they are quite short, these. Looks, there's a house over there, though. Can't fly. Hmm. Let's get gold felt tip for you, Barry. It'll look the same. Some gold spray paint. Is that closed up now? Guessing it's done. Yeah, it's done, thingy. Yeah, fake stuff. You're writing that on Facebook, Barry, not in the chat. You wrote to me, what are you having here? Quirrell use invisibility, Quirrell use Thunderbrew, Diffindo. Looking at the amount of side quests. Let's do that one, let's deliver his shit. Where was that? Jesus. Do that one later. Just need to update my gear there.
Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off?
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Hope to see you again sometime.
I'll do that story mission before I go. Do one more mission. Where is it? Hogwarts. See what this bloke said. I think he went to London, was it, or somewhere? Flies.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Yeah, this
The room is
secret
called the
room
Map
I
Chamber,
found.
by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
It would be funny. I wonder if he'll end up being evil.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey. And of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Yep.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that,
Rookwoods don't go down.
Nice, and Bakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakar is, mind you.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Revelio. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Well done.
Revelio.
Ranrock said so. Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time. There must be something here. Ranrock said so. I'll find you. Rather unwise. Must be something here. Ranrock said so. Someone's been taken out after me.
Lumos.
Confringo.
You think this is funny?
Lumos. Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Uh-oh.
I will draw blood.
Oh.
You can't stop us.
Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Leviosa. Expelliarmus.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards the wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Yeah, that's nice.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No
Right,
time
that's what
now,
I
but
need.
If you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
I wonder who this is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Revelio.
I imagine these rooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say San Bakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
What level am I? 15 now, so at least after this mission we can...
A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. Revelio. Lumos.
The first trial.
Revelio. I... That must have done something. Best have a look around. Revelio. Revelio.
So now I'm guessing health is used automatically.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. Revelio. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Intimidate. Revelio. These look familiar. Revelio. Accio. Was it Accio I used before? Revelio. What did that burst of magic mean? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
Shit, I fucked it now.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. statues.
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio.
I don't know why it's in that. Usually they do if you upgrade and they can test your line for a couple of weeks.
I have to see what's changed on each side of this arch. Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Just sort of die if I jump there, yep.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Hopefully that's it. It's the health potions, isn't it? Yeah, it should be. Usually when you get new in, they test the line, because internet companies have to offer a minimal speed now, so they'll be testing your line. So when they offer it, they don't lose the contract, because if they can't keep to it by law, you can pull out of your contract. Oh shit, I should have saved that spell. I'm dropping up one of those blue things, you arsehole.
What a relief. Revelio.
I'm surprised you got that cheap, 1200. Because when I looked around, if they wanted 60 quid for like the 900 ones.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
She's gonna turn evil.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory.
She's planning to find
a way out
evil.
of there. Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
You just lost the phone line. Wait, don't go.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, She argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Yeah, you will while they switch it over, especially if you got it, you know, from phone line to the box at your house.
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom.
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I'll do that before I go then.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
So I'm off in a sec anyway. I'm just gonna...
Please see me after class.
Shit, I didn't realise how long that quest took. This is one of those games that makes you forget.
Useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
That increases your broom's acceleration and speed. Yes, please.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, Arthur Vogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself. If I'm able to help, I will.
Thank you. I know this recent success was only the beginning of what I can do for Broomflight. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
Test this broom out, see how quick it is. How high can you go? I never did test that. Oh, that's it, I'm guessing. Yeah, as long as people are matching it, especially for new films, I'm guessing. Because obviously if you got 1,200, you'd need 1,200 people seeding it at a meg each, wouldn't you? Or unless you got some people seeding it a lot more. It depends what upload they're running at. Save it there anyway. Oh, so close. Especially, yeah, if you got it for cheap as well. But yeah, I shall speak to you tomorrow. I should be on, because I'm not on Boulders tomorrow, so I might be on this in the evening again once sort of Lucas out.